school. Don't laugh, it really was a one-room school. I had just turned 13. Without question, I was a naive country girl, excited, but unsure what my 15-mile bus ride had brought me to. I had come from a class of 2, and here I was entering a class of 150 at a school with more than 600 students in it. I was just a little shell-shocked. But my time here turned out to be an amazing adventure. 4 of the very best years of my life. I fell in love with all that Freiburg had to offer. The academic challenges, the great teachers, the activities, classmates, and of course, sports. There are many people who played a role in my success here at the Academy, but I'd like to briefly talk about 3 particular teachers who made a big difference in my life here at the Academy. The first was Theodore Blake, Mr. Theodore Blake. Mr. Blake taught German and problems of democracy. But he was also the one who came out to our little school in North Chatham to sign up the 8th graders for their classes at the Academy. Mom and Dad had decided that I should take the business track, typing, bookkeeping, which seemed like a logical and practical path to get a job after high school. But Mr. Blake wouldn't hear of it. I guess he must have seen my Iowa test scores. He insisted, demanded actually, that I take the college prep curriculum. And that is what he signed me up for. Somehow, he must have known that I would thrive in a challenging academic environment. I wonder now if he wouldn't be just a little bit proud that I completed a master's degree in his favorite subject, German, in 1978. And then there was Mrs. Ginny Thorne. I know many of you must still know Mrs. Ginny Thorne, an amazing woman. At that time, Ginny was the girls' PE teacher, and get this, she was the coach for all 3 major sports, basketball, softball, and field hockey. I was a sophomore playing basketball in PE class when Ginny discovered that I was fast and that I could shoot from downtown. She recruited me right there and then. As she put it, "You need to come to the game with us." Now, just so you know, there was a good reason why I could shoot from outside. I grew up playing barn basketball with my brothers, who always hogged the space near the rim. So outside shots were really my only choice. Let's just say I got good at it. Now, Mrs. Thorne wanted me on her team, but she had to do some work to get me there. Dad had always said no to all after-school activities, really just because we lived so far away from the school. We only had the 1 car, he was the only driver, my mom never drove. How was I going to get back and forth from these games that Mrs. Thorne wanted me to play in? Well, Mrs. Thorne had an answer. She was somewhat like Mr. Blake. She didn't like digging no for an answer. She told him she would make the arrangements for me to stay in the dorm if I ever wasn't able to get back home with another ride. And she told him straight out she needed me on the team. So Dad gave in, which opened the door to sports for me and for several of my brothers after me. So Mrs. Thorne put me on her basketball team, and on her softball team, and on the field hockey team. It's kind of convenient. She also took me under her wings. She was instrumental in making sure I went to college, including helping us find the financing to do so. Mrs. Thorne, Ginny, went way beyond her duties as a teacher and a coach, and she remains an enthusiastic and supportive friend to this day. And then there was Scott Kelly, my biology teacher, and I'm sure many other people's in this room's biology teacher. I excelled in his class And that would probably be all that either of us would ever remember of one another had Scott not re-entered my life again a number of years ago. This came as a result of his job at the Academy in the Alumni Development Office. He and Peter Klump were in charge of massive amounts of artwork that were being endowed to the Academy, much of which arrived unframed. Scott and Peter went looking for help and in the process ended up at Vintage Frameworks in North Conway. Just happened to be the custom frame shop that I launched 14 years ago. And it was magic all over again. We spent many hours together working out the details of these art projects. Scott and Peter brought much laughter and joy and appreciation to all of our meetings. Scott, as so many of us know, was a very special person. I will always treasure this second time we had together. And then I know we're short on time, so I just had a couple of other short shout-outs I'd like to make. I'd like to acknowledge my brothers, the boys I grew up with. And they're all here except my brother George, who is sick today, but they're all here, so I'd just like to acknowledge them. You know, they never thought it was odd for me to be playing right along beside them in all of our pickup games of baseball and basketball and football. So there I was, the only girl on the team, playing with my brothers and the rest of the Chatham boys, the Wilfons, the Luskys, the McCollisters. I was one of them, and it was awesome. And just one more little shout out, this time for Mom and Dad. Dad going to work, driving 20, 30, sometimes 50 miles each way to make some cash, and then coming home to work our small dairy farm, milking cows, haying, fencing, planting the acre-sized garden, raising chickens, beef critters, pigs, and Mom, the caretaker of the house and a partner in this little farm, also milking cows, taking care of animals, canning and freezing vegetables, hand-making butter for sale that sold at the local stores in North Rybrook. And of course, also taking on the town clerks and tax collectors' jobs, which she ran out of our house for nearly 30 years. That was my mom, with her big heart, her enormous good humor, and her amazing capacity for taking on what life brought her. Creativity, hard work, perseverance. So yes, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad for instilling in us, my brothers and I, for their extraordinary example of a work ethic that has done us all well in whatever we have tried to do. And again, this honor means a lot to me,